And what's going on? It's your boy Joe Fontaine, the VIP Soundlab, and I'm back on Maschine with the 1.8 update, the long-awaited time stretch feature that a lot of people have been requesting. 10 native instruments that they finally delivered. So it's been a long time coming for it. I'm glad to actually see it. Before I get into that, I just want to go over some of the new features for it, such as you now can actually preview your sounds from your hardware controller now. I have the hardware controller on. I have the camera on my controller right now, but I hope you guys can hear that. All right, so you see I got the mouse over here. All that's from the hardware controller. Big improvement on that. Another great feature I love about it is when you have this open in the VST mode now, you can use the transfer control on the hardware controller and actually control your host DAW. As long as you have the latest controller editor template, you'll be able to do that. Yeah, man, so now we can see our sounds. We can assign colors to the groups as well as the patterns in the scenes. As you can see right here, I have some different colors, and you notice how when I touch each sound in the background, that color corresponds with what's over here in the editor screen here. So that's pretty cool. So that should make finding your kicks and snares or your hi-hats or samples a lot easier. You can right-click here, and you can assign your colors here. You know, whatever you want to do, use your default color or assign a particular color. Another way you can do it, let's go over here to preferences. And right here is where you can adjust your scene color, your group color, your sound color, or you can load it with colors. You know, whatever your taste for that is. I just leave mine at default. If you don't want to do it, you can uncheck that. I think it just makes your organizational skills a lot better when this is checked. That's just my preference, which is why I like the 1.8 update, other than the time stretching. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and get into the time stretch. All right, you see right here I have a sample loaded up. I have it set to ADSR mode, which basically means when I touch the pad, when I let it go, it stops. All right, attack, decay, sustain, release. All right, and I hope you guys didn't miss that. Did you see that? Still didn't catch it? We now have a new sampler play position icon, which I think Maschine badly needed. Now we don't just have to use our eyes. We exactly know what's going on. So that's useful. When that's playing now, when you're adjusting your start endpoints, you don't have to guess and just hear. You know where you're going to be at because you can line it up perfectly with that marker. So that is a major update. Don't want to go backwards, but we did get the, let me bring this up, the new transient master, where we can adjust the input gain, the attack, and the sustain on your sounds if you want to get your kicks more tighter or if you want to slop them up. I didn't see the tape and tube ones on there. Not unless I'm going blind here, because I did not see anything in here. And I think that's what they promised. I don't see it. I'll recheck my email. We were supposed to get that. I didn't get my link for the new version of the complete elements we were supposed to get. We were supposed to get that, and I didn't get my massive link yet. So I don't know what's going on with that. Some people were saying something about the site was giving them congestion or I don't know, something they couldn't get in, a delay message or something. I don't know. I didn't have that. I went in there, and it just gave me that, but it said if I didn't get my link, they were supposed to email me or something like that. So yeah, I'm waiting on the massive, and I'm waiting on the some of the other goodies they promised. But yeah, let's not get off subject. All right. So on your hardware controller, you're gonna notice it's gonna say stretch and settings. Don't press stretch, man, unless you're ready to do your time stretching. That's not gonna bring up the dialog menu. You can bring it up over here where it says stretch. It's gonna say stretch in the middle box and 2 arrows on either side. Okay, let's like pretend it says stretch right here, and this box is left and this is right. When you hit left and right, that's what's gonna move through this. Okay, and then there's gonna be a button right here. It's gonna say settings. Okay, when you press settings on your hardware controller, that's what's gonna bring the time stretch box up. This is the time stretch menu where you can adjust your pitch, you can adjust the tune, and you also can do any correction down here. Okay. So if you want to tune it up, you can tune it up, tune it down, you can tune it down. And this is the beat mode, and you also have a free mode. So if you're in the free mode, you can adjust the percentage or the speed of it by just moving like this. I can do it on, like, see, with the controller, or you can use your mouse like this. I'm just going to use my controller right now just so I can get it back to where it was. And that's good enough. All right. And if I'm over here on beat mode, you can do, let's say, the auto detection is saying the source beats per minute is 8 bars. This first number, that's the bars. It's saying 8 bars, 92 beats per minute. It's auto detecting that. Okay. If I was to make it 4 bars, it's just basically saying, hey, if you change this to 4 bars, the new beats per minute is going to be like 46. It's going to be like real slow. All right, so we'll leave it at that. And right here is the new beats per minute, wherever I want to set it to. For example, you can stretch it anywhere from, I don't know, you want to do 8 bars, 4 bars, 2 bars, a bar. You can stretch it in 16th, 8ths, half notes, quarter notes, whatever the case may be, 1/16 triplets, basically whatever you want to do. So I'm just going to leave it at 8 bars. So let's say if I wanted to speed it up, for example, I'll make the new beat per minute, I'll do like 140. Let's try that. I'll put it at 140. Now I know that's going to speed it up. So let's see if I can hear any manipulation in that. And again, I would just press stretch on the hardware controller. All right, so that was getting down. I mean, that was pretty quick, and I didn't really hear any artifacts. I mean, I hope you guys can hear that the way I have my speakers hooked up. Let me play that one more time. Yeah, that's playing pretty fast. I don't hear any artifacts, no glitchy computer sounds or anything like that. So I'll tell you what. Let me undo that. If somebody wants to know how to undo, you just go over here and press undo stretch. And it puts it back. You have a loop icon right here. Like when it gets to there, it just play over and over. So let's say, what should we do? I'll do... I don't know. We'll slow it down a little bit. Let's see what it sounds about 76. 76, and yeah, we'll do it at 8 bars. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, man, I really can't complain. It sounds pretty solid to me. Have fun, guys. You also can adjust your scenes. As you can see up here, I have my scenes set by color. I have the verses green, the choruses pink. I'm not making any patterns, just running through. I'm not trying to make a beat or anything. I just wanted to show this. You can assign pattern colors, triggers patterns. You can trigger scenes by color. Yeah, in the piano roll, same thing. If you got something over here, it's going to be by color. Like, if I'm over here and I'm doing this, it's one color. And if I was to change the color on it, let's say if I made that, I don't know, let's make it yellow. That changes to yellow. So when you go through your sounds, they're grouped like that. So also on the grid, you can see right there. And that's pretty much the basics of it. I'm not really getting too in depth with it right now because I just got it, maybe like earlier today. I downloaded it and then I had to go out. And I really wanted to mess around with it. But so far, I'm loving it. Really can't complain. It's solid. I still wish we can import our MP3s. We haven't had the option yet, but there is ways to get around that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. For just right now. And we'll get a little more in depth into it in future tutorial videos. And again, with the VIP Soundlab, all the tutorial videos are free. So we'll be going into more areas covering this great new update. And just to recap again, the new Mark II controllers as well as the original controllers still work with this program, and you can use your transport control. Now you can control your DAW. If you have Maschine open as a VST mode, you can preview samples in the browser as now we can hear them. We also have the AUTOWRITE button in your controllers. We now have AUTOWRITE pinning, where you can tweak with 2 hands now. You know, you can do automation with 2 knobs at the same time now. That's going to be a major beast in its own. Yeah, man, you know, new time stretch, pitching capabilities now. You know, we have all that now, stretching smoothly, basically from 1 beat per minute to another. And, you know, we have that backed up by our automatic beat per minute detection. So it's going to make life a lot easier for you hip-hop producers or, you know, pop producers, R&B, you know, basically whatever you're doing. All right? So I'm still waiting on those new plugins. I got to check my email for Native Instruments. I'm looking for that massive. I'm looking for that complete element. So I don't want to stay in this video too long because I'm trying to figure out where my complete elements update is and all that good stuff. So I'm about to go check my emails now. So you guys, you know, if you haven't downloaded yet, go ahead and download it. Enjoy. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.